MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago Cubs. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Jake Arrieta gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. Harold, what do you got?
Man, I like this guy. He is a really good pitcher. ERA just a little over 3 last season. He's usually pretty tough on the opponent. He's going to keep you in the game and give that manager some opportunities late in the game to get a W. I like what this guy brings, and maybe he'll bring it today.
Almora is there, and Rollins is retired leading off the ballgame. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting third, second baseman, Chase Utley.
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hayward has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. Phillies down in order. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a... Stepping up now, Kyle Schwarber. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Sent on the ground out to second. Utley is there. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
A fastball right over the outside corner. Looked like a cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the 2nd out. Standing in, Anthony Rizzo. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And this is hit hard to the right side. Hard liner to center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1.
Well, if that's any sign of the type of game he's going to have, he's throwing the ball well. Right there, that's a good fastball. It's a late swing, and we're in the first inning. That's a good sign. All things are looking good for him right now.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land foul, shy of the wall. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Now on 3 and 2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The next 3-2. Lifted in the air out to center field. Vick has it in his tracks. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. An inning in the books. No score on MLB Network. Stepping in, Ryan Howard. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Ryan Howard.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. This is pulled into right. Hayward is there, one away.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs.
Left fielder.
And down to third base, Chris Bryant. You talk about a tall drink of water. He knocks down everything. He's got the arm strength to play deep. He's got the good hands to catch the ball. But I think it's amazing to be that tall and force him to have to hit the ball over you.
Pat Burrell comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Hit on the ground toward the left. Bryant is up with it in time to first, and there are two away.
Batting sixth. Center fielder.
Digging in the switch hitter, Shane Vick. His history with Jake Arrieta, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first.
You want to talk about speed? Watch him here on this isolation replay. Is he flying or what? I love how smooth he runs, and he just bursted down the line.
Stepping in now, number 2, left field and deep. Schwarber going back on it. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
You can just see the wheels turning in his mind on the mound out there. I was cruising, just needed one more out, then give up a single and a homer. Goes to show you can never take an out or a pitch for granted in this game.
Batting eighth.
Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz.
Carlos Ruiz.
As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Lifted in the air out to right. Hayward has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-0 Philly. Here's Addison Russell. Previously against Cole Hamels, not great. He's 1 for 8.
Addison.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, here's how the Phillies line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic.
Right.
In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often to this club.
Stepping up to the plate, Jason Hayward. He'll get to take his first cuts here. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and Rollins won't get there. It's a base hit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Worth has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting eighth. Center fielder, Albert Almora.
Standing in, Albert Almora. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch, there's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
He has full intentions of jamming this guy. Back-to-back cutters right in on the hands. He does not want him to get extended.
Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Hard hit to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Pitcher. Jake
Now batting,
Arrieta.
Jake Arrieta. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that misses inside. 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you throw.
Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Cloud Gate there, a popular tourist destination at Millennium Park.
Leading off for the Phillies. The pitcher,
Now at the
number
plate,
35.
Cole Hamels.
Cole
9-1-2 due up. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
Here's J-Roll. Jimmy Rollins now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Arrieta's ready. First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Almora is there to pull this one in, and Rollins flies out on the first pitch he sees.
The right fielder, number 20.
Here's Jason Worth. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. To short, hit hard. Gloved by Russell. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Schwarber.
Leading
0
off for
for
the
1
Cubs.
for him here in this one.
Left fielder.
And he gets ahead
Kyle
0-1.
Schwarber.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Hamels ready with the 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Here's the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Another 1-2 delivery. And another foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Utley at second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Up next for the Cubs.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Ryan.
Laid off as it caught the inside corner. The 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. There to get it is Utley. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first 2 in the inning.
First baseman, number 44.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Anthony Rizzo. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. In there, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I really like his game plan. You can clearly see his game plan was, I'm going to bust him inside, and he's done that, and we're already in the 3rd inning and continues to pound the ball in.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. High pop-up. Number 2 is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. So Hamels had it work in that half of the inning. His guys lead it 2-0. In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, Chase Utley.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th.
The first baseman is number 6.
Here's big Ryan Howard now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hit sharply on the ground. Zobrist is there. On to first, and the shift pays off there as Howard is retired for the 2nd out.
The left fielder, number 5.
Ready for another chance? Pat Burrell, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Bat splinters as this is on the ground to first base. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's 0 for 1 thus
Leading
far.
up the 4th inning, second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
First delivery to him on the way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. Line toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Shortstop, Addison Russell.
Into the windup and the pitch. Addison Russell comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. To J-Roll out at short. He's got it. And a throw over to Howard, and that's the 2nd out.
The right fielder, number 22.
Here's Jason Hayward now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Grounded back up the middle. And no shot that time for Utley. It's by him into center for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Well, that's a first pitch single. Maybe they got to get a little more aggressive. He's dominated them early in counts and throughout the whole game. Maybe they've changed their game plan. We'll see. Are they going to be aggressive or continue to be passive?
Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
He certainly hasn't been.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Cubs. They're down 2-0. Digging in to try it again. Shane Vick. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Vick.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Check swing grounder to the right side. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
I can't believe he got a check swing single. How frustrating for the pitcher. You make a good pitch, got him fooled. He checks his swing and gets a base hit. He's got to be thinking, you don't deserve that hit.
And there he goes towards second. And it's grounded foul. Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing. Comes set with the 0-1. Pitch misses low. The throw down. In time as he just gets the tag down. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is you pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Arrieta sets. Here it is on 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch outside. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. On the move is Hayward. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Cole Hamels.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Cole Hamels. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. Three runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitch.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 3 and the Cubs nothing. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels.
Almora.
Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going. Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
A shot down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Well, this is what you want from the guy hitting in front of the pitcher. You lead off the inning with the base hit. Now it sets up the inning. Do you bunt him over? Do you hit and run? Do you allow him to steal? A lot of things can happen now.
Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Now batting, left fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. Kyle Schwarber is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't. Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
This situation right here, 1-0 with the bases loaded, you've got to stay patient. Just be specific and patient. Get your pitch, but make sure it's where you want it. Oh, this is a tough situation right here. I got a good hitter at the plate. You're down 2-0 with the bases loaded, no outs. Woo, maybe you should just roll it up there.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him. 2-2, here it is. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
First baseman number 44.
Anthony Rizzo is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And they are on the board. It's a sac fly and an RBI to make this a 3-1 game now. Riding in once again, Ben Zobrist. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Cold strike 1 on the circle change. Good pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. And this gets right past Ruiz to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Squared that one up just a little late. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. Here's J-Roll. Jimmy Rollins now 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Swing and a liner, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Here's Jason Worth. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And late reactions, and they got him. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Sent on the ground out to second. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Well, when you step in the box, you got a game plan. With a sinker ball pitcher, you know if he gets it up, it's going to flatten out. If it stays down, it's going to sink hard. So you want to get that ball above the thighs, and if it's up, you hit it. If it's down, you let it go. Nice execution.
Chase Utley is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And a real chess match going on over there at first now as he steps off to stare him back. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Oh, and it throws him, and they got him. The windup and the 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Phillies go down quietly there, and it's still 3-1. Addison Russell is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Oh, and that is right there for strike 2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Digging in and looking for more, Jason Hayward. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Rounded slowly to the left side. And a throw over to Howard, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Throw on to the big fella Howard at first, and with that, the inning. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far.
Ryan Howard.
Ryan Howard started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Little dribbler back at him. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Digging in once again, Pat Burrell. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Hit hard down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Around first, he's digging for second, and he'll pull into second with 1 away.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now, in fact, they'll tag him out at second base, trying to advance on the bad throw. What a break there. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Russell has it. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. This for Utley at second. Scooped up, throw over by Utley, 1 away. John Jay will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 30, Sean
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Previously against Cole Hamels, a number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. 1 out, nobody on. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had to honor the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before, and back with the changeup. That's a great combination.
So it was a strikeout swinging. John Jay becomes out number 2 this inning. Little chopper back to the mound. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Carl Edwards Jr. has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Carl Edwards Jr.
Hit hard up the middle. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
The pitcher number
Riding in once again, Cole Hamels. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The batter, number 7.
Digging in to try it again, Jimmy Rollins. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set and the pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single.
Well, he just outran that. Even when you expect him to bunt, everybody knows he can run. They're going to play in on him. But he just flat, nice touch, and outran the baseball to first base for the base hit.
First pitch of the at-bat. And the runner's coming home. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. In to score, the runner from third. And the second run will score as well. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
This one just whistles over the second baseman's head. He had no chance to make a play on that one, and it gets fielded deep in the alley, but not before 2-run score, and the hitter lands on second.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Runner goes. for third. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. Hayward is out near the wall as he pulls it in for the second out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no error. Here's Chris Bryant now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, man. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Yeah, but he has been so good. You're talking about getting into the 8th inning with 100 pitches. Not many guys do that.
This is line to left, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
That's just the 6th hit of the game. That was the first ball that hit hard. I'm in the other.
Anthony Rizzo.
First delivery to him on the way. Anthony Rizzo is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The second baseman.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Lays off 1-0. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Chased a bad one there, 1-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And a ground ball for Rollins. This could be 2. Utley for 1. Over to Howard, and indeed they get them both. Here's Addison Russell, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. In there at the knees, strike 1. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to the first baseman Howard, and with that the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. Brian Dunzing enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. On to first, and the Howard shift pays off there. 1 away.
The left fielder, number 5.
Digging in and looking for more. Pat Burrell. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Schwarber looks up. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
Well, he clearly didn't miss that pitch. He's so strong. If you look at the extension on that ball, he just really muscled that ball to the ballpark when it comes down to it.
Shane
standing in now. Shane Vick. He'll roll over it and send it to shortstop. Gonna be a tough play. On to first, and there were 2 down.
now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Number 2. He has no prior history against this pitcher. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit back up the middle. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
Now batting. Catcher Carlos Ruiz.
Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. Runners on the move for second. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Almora is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Ready once again, Jason Hayward.
Leading up,
He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Right fielder.
Here's a high pop-up. And there's out number 1. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Ready for another shot now, Albert Almora. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And they start him out away with a called strike. Fly ball heading for the alley. Vick sprinting after it, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is into third base with a triple. His 3rd hit this afternoon. Javier Baez will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Lined hard toward right center. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. And he is in to second base with an RBI double.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle
Here comes the
Schwarber.
Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that'll be all here for Cole Hamels. So he'll depart as he couldn't quite get that final out, but he will leave with the lead after a strong 8 2/3. Jay Happ will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game. First pitch on its way. Shot fouled over towards the coaching box. 2 out here and a runner at second. And this is swung on and missed, so the Cubs are down to their final strike here. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Utley's up with it. On to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
6-2 the final total today. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.